The family fudge, the family fudge. They are mostly sweet but full of nuts.
Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is part 2 of my road trip travel series. In my last video, I showed you all of our favorite snacks that we take on a road trip. And today I'm going to be sharing with you all of our favorite activities. Well, activities for the kids mostly. So we have a long drive coming up. It's about 12 hours and we will be leaving about 3 o'clock in the morning. So part of that time the kids will be asleep and that will be nice. And then the next part, I like to bring a lot of activities to keep them busy. Things like busy bags and coloring and videos, but I'm going to show you exactly what I plan on bringing. Now here are all of my busy bags. Busy bags are great for keeping kids busy. So I like to bring these to church. They can work on those. I throw them into the preschool by myself boxes for Lily to do while I'm helping my other kids with their schoolwork. And obviously they are great for road trips. So these have things like puzzles and phonics games. We have magnetic sight words that go with a little cookie sheet. I have one of these for the magnetic games. And then, let's see, little counting games. These are little lace bead games. And then we have a little teeny Lego bag, some superheroes, of course, and then some Hot Wheel cars. So those are all the busy bags. Now a rule that I have with the busy bags and all of these activities in general is my kids only get one at a time and they don't get another activity for at least 30 minutes after I've given them the first one. So they can't just blow through all of the activities all at once. And also if they want to get a new activity, they have to put the old activity away in the bag and give it back to me before I will give them a new one. Also, if there's a busy bag that they all want, obviously they have to take turns. Here is a cool road trip activity that my kids like. This is a Geo Pegboard and you use rubber bands to make different geometric shapes. They really like that game. And then something that I always bring on a road trip is mini Play-Doh, or this is generic Play-Doh. And I know that sounds scary to have Play-Doh in the car, but it works really great for us. My kids love it. And I have an older car. I'm not really worried about crumbs very much. You know, this stuff dries out and then you just vacuum it up, no big deal. So they love the Play-Doh. And something, let me show you. Oh, hang on. Okay, so something that makes all of these activities possible in the car are these little trays. And this is a soft-sided travel tray. It has a little buckle, so you can choose to buckle it around them if you'd like. And then there's pockets on the side to keep things in. And so I have one of these for each of my children. It sits on their lap in their car seat, and then they can do whatever activity they want on their tray. And this little ledge keeps things from rolling off onto the floor. So definitely I love these for a long road trip. If I have a link to these items, I will put them down below so you can check them out on Amazon. Then we have plenty of play packs. And it seems like a lot, but when I'm planning my activities on a road trip, I try not to forget the drive back. So I have one for each child for going on their trip and for coming back. So anytime I'm at the dollar spot at Target, I always stop by and pick these up when I see them, and I'll just hold on to them because I know eventually we will need them. Yeah. So these are great. These are $1 each. These are all from Target. And then I have some Water Wows. And Water Wows are made by the Melissa and Doug company, and they're similar to, if you know what an aqua doodle is. Let me show you. I have this one in Farm, Under the Sea, and this one is tracing not numbers. You have this little pen and you fill it with water, and then these sheets the kids can draw on with the water and it will show up, and then once it dries you can use it again. So love those. My kids will be excited about these. They love Water Wows. And these were about $5 each. Picked up some giant coloring books from Walmart. These were $1 each. We have Finding Dory, Minnie and Mickey, and Despicable Me. And I also picked up a small pack of these Twistable Crayons. And these were only $1 each, also at Walmart. And I thought these would be great for the car because there's only 6 per package. And because they twist up, they won't break as easily, they won't melt as easily. So I also like to bring a little toy item. So I recently found these at the Dollar Tree store, and it looks really fun. It's kind of like a yo-yo magnet. It says it doesn't fall off, which will make it nice for the car, but basically you hold on to it and it goes around just like that. Isn't that like fun for in the car? And there's 2 for each little holder. And so I got one for each of my kids. Well, I didn't get one for the baby, but there we go. So that'll be a fun toy. And then the books. I like to bring books as well. I found all of these books recently at the Dollar Tree. These are by National Geographic Kids, which I love their products. So we have a trains book, a trucks book, and 2 of the Weird But True books. And Mackenzie, I thought, would love these ones. This has all kinds of different interesting facts about things. She really enjoys books like this. And I thought this would be great for Jackson. It's a level 1 reader, so he might even be able to read some of this himself. This one's all about trucks. And then I picked this one up for Lily specifically. This is a Down by the Bay, and it has a music CD that comes with it. So for $1 you get the book and the CD with a bunch of songs. I think she'll love that. And then this is one of my kids' favorite toys. This has obviously been well used. This is a little writing toy, and so they can learn to draw their letters on here. This is a great in the car toy. And then, let's see, oh, I picked up one toy for Griffin. I picked him up these. And it's a little baby rattle that has a Velcro, and it's meant to go around their wrists. And so it rattles when they move. I thought that would be really fun for him. And now we're on to the electronics. So one of the things that we're trying this time is audiobooks. And so I went ahead and checked out a bunch of audiobooks and loaded them onto my old phone. And I can plug this into my car and we can all listen to the audiobook together, or I can give this to a child and they can plug in their headphones and listen to it. And this has a lot of classics, a lot of classic children's books on there. And we put a lot of the readers that Mackenzie's supposed to be reading this year on there. So that'll be fun. Oh, also I have a bunch of other kid music that they like on here that I can play throughout the car. And then we have the DVD players. So I have 3 of these DVD players, and these are the type that strap to the back of a headrest in a car. So they're like this. And then, so each of my kids can choose to watch a different show all at once because we have 3. And some of the shows that we like to bring, my favorite shows to bring for them are the Tree Schoolers. These are great. These are educational. And let's see, this one's all about the earth, and this one is about plants and flowers, and then this one is about the solar system. There's a whole series, and these are great for preschool age, kindergarten age, but even Mackenzie loves them. And then I bring a whole case of my kids' favorite shows. So I know that seems like a lot of stuff, but I kind of figure one activity per child for each hour of our road trip. So it's about this much stuff. So now I'm going to share with you a system that I have in my car that encourages good behavior while we're on our road trip. Okay, so here's my positive behavior system for in the car. So basically, I hang it from a little nylon rope on the inside of my car, and maybe I'll show you a picture of that, what that looks like. But I've taken a picture of each of the older kids and laminated it. And these will hang in the car while we're on our trip. And if somebody starts having a bad attitude or having a rough time, I will take their little picture of their happy smiling face and I'll turn it around and I'll hang it up like that. And that is to tell them that their behavior is not very good. And if they want to see their happy face, then they need to act nice. And surprisingly, this has worked out really great for us. There's no bribing here. It's just happy, you know, it encourages them to be happy. Look at those little faces. And they really don't like when I turn them around, so it actually does work. When I'm getting ready for a trip and I'm gathering all of these activities, I try not to let my kids see them. That way they're more surprised when it comes time to give them these activities. So it's not stuff that they get to play with every day, so it's a big treat. I find that it keeps them very happy in the car.